Hey YouTube comic community, this is Jimmy the Geek Aficionado, and I'm back with another treasure hunt video. This time I was down in the northern suburbs of the Chicagoland area, south of where I live, but north of the city. And I got this wonderful Adam Hughes Catwoman statue. I mean, that's awesome, right? They've even got the whip like a tail. It's really, really an impressive piece of art. Just look at that. Yeah. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And you know what? I also got some books. So let's check those out. I am trying to track down as many of the Wonder Woman books as I possibly can. So we came across a few. Here is issue number 143 from the first volume of Wonder Woman. We've got 149. It's a little date stamp up there. 156. This is cool. It very shows off that Silver Age Wonder Woman very well. Playing darts there. And issue number 159. These are all kind of like that, like lower mid-grade, VG area. But absolutely just super good copies of the books. Happy to have them. Happy to move that along. And I also got another Adam Hughes Wonder Woman book, issue 177. And with the Girl Scouts there, or whatever they are. Like how they're showing off the Adam Hughes cover down there. There's a little signature on it. So, slowly but surely filling up that run. Got this, some Dave Stevens goodness. This is the Rocketeer Adventure Magazine, issue number 3 of 3. Produced by Dark Horse. This was, I believe this was the one that was produced before Dave Stevens' passing. Fantastic art, as per usual. Looking forward to tracking down the other ones in that run, hopefully soon. This is some good stuff right here. For those of you who don't know, Marvel Team Up issue number 55. Marvel Team Up series, Spider-Man teaming up with different Marvel superheroes or villains or whatever the case is. There were a number of key issues in this run. This one actually features the first appearance of 2 of the Infinity Gems. I don't recall which ones off the top of my head, so I'll have them below. This is, obviously it's a black cover, so it's hard to get a hold of in high grade, and this is a high grade copy. So I'm happy to have that to replace the reader copy that I've got in a newsstand as well. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Okay, so that's one of the places I stopped off at. There's another store in downtown Chicago that I was able to pick up some other things at. So some of these are from a separate purchase. Well, let's just say I visited the store twice. The first time, I did another haul recently where I picked up some Golden Age Captain Marvel comics, some early stuff like that, Wiz comics and such. But I also got these as well. This is Shazam number 25. This is the first appearance of Isis. With the potential Shazam movie coming out, there's a possibility that Isis might also appear in it as well. Not really a big thing for me because I'm just trying to finish up my run. Obviously 28 is going to be the more difficult one, or I think it's 28 or 26, something like that. The first Black Adam, pretty sure it's 28. So that is supposed to, that issue is supposed to be the first modern appearance of the Black Adam. Well, here's the thing. This issue here, issue number 8, features a retelling of the origins of the Shazam family from what was it? Marvel Family number one. Captain Marvel Family number one, something like Marvel Family number one, I think is what it is, which is what features the first appearance of Black Adam. So this retelling of that story would technically be the first appearance of Black Adam in the modern age, or in the bronze, however you want to put that. But it would be technically his second appearance. Now, it is a reprint of the same story, so I'm sure that's why they call the other one the second appearance. And we also have issue number 2, just a really cherry copy of this to replace the more abused reader copy that I've got. But another wonderful Shazam comic. And then we did get a couple of Silver Age books here. All right, let's pull these down. Another run that I'm trying to complete is Tales to Astonish, if you've been following my videos. This is issue number 37. So the first appearance of Ant-Man is 27. The second appearance of Ant-Man, or first in costume, is 35. So those are the first 2. I have 36. This is the 4th appearance overall and the 3rd appearance in costume of Ant-Man. This is issue number 37. And this one is super duper cool. For all you X-Men fans out there, this is the first appearance of Magneto. Well, it's what we call the prototype. So Strange Tales number 84 is the first appearance of the Magneto prototype. It's a monster with magnetic powers. And this is, what they played around with and realized, hey, we can make him, the mutant, part of the X-Men, blah, blah, blah. And the rest, I believe, is history. So I came back to the same store because I, had gotten the bug. I'd been bit by the Golden Age bug, and they had a number of these books, so I wanted to get some more. Actually, primarily, let's do this one first. Primarily, this one is missing a wrap, I believe. That's what it was. Yeah. I believe this is missing a wrap. So it's incomplete to some degree. But I wanted to keep it. So they actually, got me a good deal on it. So I wouldn't, I was able to keep it and still have the stories and stuff. But, eventually I'll have to get a nicer copy or a better copy of that. And then I picked up this guy. This is Captain Marvel Adventures number 37, with that nice War Bond stamp there. So that also helps tell you that the age of this, right? This came out during World War II. And that kind of gives it a little bit more nostalgia, in my opinion, to be able to say that, hey, this book is significantly that old. It's 80 years old approximately. Somewhere in that, between 70 and 80 years old. There's a book that's not quite as old, but still is relatively old, still from the 50s. This is Wiz Comics number 149. And if you can't see, I got a little Mylar magic going, but look at those blacks, right? It's not beat up, it's not weathered. It's got a little color break down here and some wear along the edge, but that's about it. It's still a beautiful book. And the reds and yellows are super bright, and so is the black. Happy to have those. And happy to have this. So this is my last book of the haul. This is Wiz Comics number 43, featuring Captain Marvel and the Spy Smasher together on the cover, talking about going in and bombing Japan. Again, another World War II related cover. And just, for me, every time I get these, my grandfather was in World War II. It's very nostalgic for me and for my family. I really enjoy these books. Okay, so enough from that store. Back to the honey hole. I had a couple of books on hold and a couple that weren't. So we're going to start with these. Iron Fist number 1. Now, since the Netflix series kind of fell flat, these books have kind of rolled down to a more reasonable level. I do believe that they will pick back up again, but this is the first issue of his own series. It didn't last very long; it was only 15 issues, but obviously lots of really good stuff in there. He's a great character, and I hope that they do better with him. And not only did I get the first issue, I also got his first appearance. This is Marvel Premiere number 15 with the first appearance of the Iron Fist. Yeah, that's just really cool. I had another copy of this. I don't think it was quite as high as this one, so I'm really hoping for good things from this particular copy when I send it in for grading. All right. So here's a nice key that I think is really underrated. This is Giant-Sized Fantastic Four number 4. This is the first appearance of Jamie Madrox, the Multiple Man. So he is a mutant. He has shown up a little bit in I think he showed up in the third X-Men film. But I don't think he gets used enough. They had him as the leader of X Factor, and that run by Peter David has been fantastic with Jamie. I really enjoyed it. Shame to see it ended. I know that they've restarted a new X Factor without him. He's doing other duties on Krakoa, but yeah, I hope to see him more of him soon. And I really hope that this book kind of gets a little bit more of the critical acclaim that it should, because it is a solid book and it's a great character. Trying to finish off my Swamp Thing run. I'm going after the original run, but I'm starting off with the Bernie Wrightson first 10. So this is issue number 4. That little pig character in the background there, or goat, it's really hard to tell. And issue number 5, where he goes after the villagers, the villagers are coming after him with a pitchfork and an axe and fire. And there's a woman tied to a tree. Not quite sure what's going on there, but I guess I'll probably find out. But again, just wonderful Bernie Wrightson goodness. Once I get past the first 10 issues, then I'll work on getting the rest of the run. I think there's only 25, 26 issues in that run. So nothing major, so to speak. But the first 10, with the Bernie Wrightson cover and art, that's what I really like. I really love me some Bernie. And good stuff for the Halloween. Okay. This is the best book. This is always the best book. Super clean. Got a little bit of spine wear. Rather, I should say a little bit of spine damage. But all in all, I think that this is still a really high-grade copy. This is Batman number 227. Now, this is a Neil Adams cover. And it's a cover swipe of Detective Comics number 31. It's pretty classic, for those of you who don't know. And for those of you who do, yeah, that's my second one of the year. The first one I got when I was down in I was at C2E2. It's fantastic. I absolutely love it. Like I said, why have one when you can have two, right? Yeah, awesome. Well, that's it, everybody. That's it for my haul. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, and drop a comment. And we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.